Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome back to the SST Car Show. Now, some tips on how to get overspray paint or clear coat or contaminants off the paint job of your car or the windshield or other chrome without doing any damage. Today's project, remove overspray clear coat paint from the windshield of my neighbor's Acura SUV. Just a couple of weeks ago, the front fender was painted on this SUV, and it's a base coat clear coat paint. When it was painted, the paper on the windshield that was masking the windshield to protect it came loose while it was being clear coated, and some of the overspray got onto the windshield. So when my neighbor's driving down the road, he's having a hard time seeing because when the light hits the windshield, you can really see that clear coat and it obstructs his view. So we have to get that clear coat off. Not really a big problem. It's just a matter of using this magic clay bar. This is like a polymer Play-Doh. It's soft and pliable. And the first thing we're going to do is get this warm by putting it in a plastic bag, soaking it in hot water. Then we're going to get, well, this is getting hot. We're going to get the windshield clean as we can, because we don't want to grind any dirt into the windshield. Once the windshield is clean, you just get out this clay bar and you start to scrub. You make this into a patty, get it flat, and then you start to run it over the surface of the glass. But first you need some lubricant. You can use clay lube that you can buy at the auto supply store, or you can even use soapy water. This is very, very sticky stuff, and it's specially designed because it's also slightly abrasive, so it will remove surface dirt, imperfections, just grit and grime and clear coat overspray paint from the surface of the glass. You can also use this on your paint. That's really what it's designed for, mainly, is to get contaminants out of clear coat on paint. The secret is it cuts through the contaminants and breaks them away from the surface of the paint, or the glass in this case, and then this sticky polymer Play-Doh stuff is super sticky, and it just binds, the contaminants bind to this stuff, and it picks it up and carries it away. Now in this case, there's quite a bit of overspray on areas of the glass, so we're going to go a step further, and you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to use a razor blade. You have to be very careful when you do this. But what we do is just get this at just on an angle, just a little bit of an angle, and you're just going to scrape away, shave really. You have to think of this as shaving the clear coat off. That clear coat paint really kind of hardens, almost like a hard Indian rubber or a hard plastic. So you can actually cut through it, shave it off. And if you're very careful with this, it can be this can be a very effective tool, because lacquer thinners are not touching it, paint reducer is not touching it. It's been on the glass too long and it's hardened up. But make sure the blade is sharp and be very, very careful that you don't gouge. You want to get it on an angle about 45 degrees or 30 degrees, and just come along and just shave that clear coat off. I don't know if you can see in the video, but every pass that we make, and it comes up as a fine white powder. So once we got all of the scraping done, you can see little lines of white powder all over the windshield that we're going to clean off now. And then we're going to go over it one more time with the magic clay bar. And you keep it warm in that hot water, and then you just fold it over and keep the clay bar clean. It traps the contaminants inside, and you want to keep the clay bar clean. And make it into a patty again, and then go at that windshield again and again until you get all of the contaminants off there. Now we're going to go a step further, and we're going to use a magic eraser to clean the windshield off. And that'll just help get anything that's sort of left over off the surface of the glass. By running your hand over the surface of the glass, you'll know if you're making progress, because the glass will be smooth once it's clean. Now we just dry the windshield off with a microfiber towel, take another towel or a cloth, and just polish everything up. Just take another look, make sure that we haven't missed any spots, and we have a windshield that's just like new again. Well, friends, that's all the time we have this week. So until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you, when you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you online at sstcarshow.com. Thanks for watching.
Maverick Multimedia Production.